Hey, how's it going, guys? Got a few things I'm going to highlight in the video today. You probably saw it in the thumbnail. And going to do, I guess I'll have the title. Another one of my Magnificent 11s that I had listed, which was my, I was down to 3 of them. I forget this one. I think it was Cannot Be Ignored. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the description. But anyway, the razor is the Krect Spiral Curve Slant. That's a mouthful. Built, I believe it was out in Portland, Oregon, back in the 20s or 30s, probably the 30s. Anyway, you're not going to be able to make this out. You know what? I'm going to pause you and go get the other light. Well, that took a hot minute, as the young people like to say. Anyway, so this is the, says, what's it say on the bottom? Correct shave, patent pending, made in USA. Okay. So you can read it much better there. All right, and you can see the little hook. It says Gratiot on it, and a little hook, how it goes together. So let's put it together, show you how it works. Put that over the hook. Drop that on, and it probably doesn't show it on video as well, but this thing has a nice slant to it. You slide it in, lock it on, and that's why you'll see little spots from the handle kind of wears on there, and it can eventually get loose and floppy for some people. Mine still holds pretty good. All right, some other things. I have a brush handle from Prometheus. I think that's how you say it. Gorgeous handle that I had gotten off the buy sell trade, and I had an Allen Long hand-tied knot made for it. I've wanted one of his for a long time, and finally got it. Nice little bottom to the, I don't think it's a coin. Yeah, I guess it's a coin. It's a coin they have made, but it's funny, it has the colors of the actual, not the resin, so I'm not sure if that's a coin or how that's done. I have no idea. Anyway, so we're going to discuss Allen Long, the hand-tied knot. A simple process, great guy to deal with, really easy going, and surprised me by putting this in with it, where he also does other things besides brushes, I believe, but he also hand turns his own handles. I love a beehive. I've got 2 others, a wolf whisker and then the Takichi cheap one with a synthetic knot. And this was, got a coin in Long Shaving 2021 on the bottom. But a gorgeous beehive, another one of his knots, and this thing was phenomenal. I've already used that for a shave. I used this other one time, so our second shave with that. And here we go, 3 minutes, we're into this. I have a soap I want to highlight too. New to me company, joined DFS as a vendor recently. There's some shenanigans going on with different soap companies, and a middleman buying them and charging before they go, and some people are joining this platform, some people aren't. I'm not getting into all the headache of it, but this is someone that was affected by it because they did not want to join into that I guess platform that's getting a monopoly on the shave soap industry, and so it affected them getting knocked out of some vendors, I guess, that they were able to sell at. But so I wanted to give them a try, and Elysian is how it's pronounced. Apparently means delightful, blissful. So we'll see how that goes. I've used a sample that they had sent with another scent, so I want to try the one where I bought the tub of the Patchouli Peach. We're going to top things off with Ethos Tortola because I can. Let's get my face wet and we'll start lathering. Get that cable over there. Wire for the light. I don't have the overhead that Fuzzy has with the prop guy and everything. I can't afford Patrick. Hey, how's it going, Patrick? All right, so let's get this. So little space. Dump that out. And this brush, I'll try to remember to, obviously, when I'm finished, clean this thing up, shake it out, give it a towel strop, and let you see the knot. Where are we at here? 7 seconds. We'll start loading. And see how things go. I need a little more water to pick up the soap, I think. Okay. So I'm not going to get into all the ingredients. You can look it up. I'll have a link to their website. There it is if you want to pause it and read the ingredients. I don't know if you'll be able to make it out or not. Anyway, I don't go in depth on it because pretty much most soaps work for me. If there's like, you know, what, 2% to 5% of people that have special skin conditions, etc. They get into all the little details of things, and that's fine. But I keep my things basic. I don't even know how many seconds I loaded. Basic for the general populace in shaving. There's someone questioning me on the forum and wanting to know more detail, and I've seen his posts before, and he just gets into why he is such a good person to really know the needs and the quality, and I'm not getting into a debate. I'm just highlighting the soap. All right. Figure on video, you can see the soap used. So Alan Long for the knot. I don't really do Instagram, all the other social media things he does, but he gave me his phone number so I could text him, and was very good, very quick. Less than 2 weeks, I think, had the knot done and in the handle that I had sent him and back to me. So he does re-knots for people with his knots. He'll do the specs according to what you want. If you have specifics that you're wanting, and you can describe to him what you're looking for out of yours. It has great flow through immediately for me, and just a great one. Really happy with it. This is his Reserve 6, I think. This is the Reserve 2, so this is an older one he had done, which I love. I don't know why he included it, other than he's just a great guy and generous. It was nice. I don't know that he does that all the time, but I appreciate it greatly. And yes, they are not cheap, but worth it. I don't have a lot of high-end brushes. I have some I bought through buy-sell trades, but not ones I've like commissioned or anything ever like that before. My first experience doing that, and I was quite happy. I was in a position I could had a little extra discretionary funds, and I wanted to splurge it, and I'm certainly happy that I got one from him, and I may come up with some other handles and get a couple more done, actually. So I was that happy, even though not inexpensive. I think 150 bucks to do it. So clearing out the whiskers. I've always loved this Spiral Curve Slant by Krect. If the owner hadn't passed away, probably would have continued to be a innovator in the industry. You don't see them often pop up. When you do, if the person knows what it is, it's going to go, well, they may even ask more, I don't know. You know, the more time goes by, the more rare they get, yada yada. But you can expect it in the neighborhood anywhere $75 to $100 for that razor. Problem is, you really need it in good condition for it to hold the blade and not flop on you. Oh, I hear the dog up. Doing a video. Anyway, letting the wife know. So if I hear the dog, it means she got up too. Okay, so where was I? Anyway, in order for that not to flop and hold it, if you do get one that's a little loose, you can cut a blade down, cut the sharp side off of it, and use a shim under there, and it'll stiffen it up more for you. So, bouncing around with everything, you can see with the soap, didn't take much time at all to get a nice lather out of it. Good slickness, good protection. Even when there wasn't any soap there, I could hit it again. A little rinse. So, here we are, Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. Most people have off on Monday. I know not everybody does, because I did not always. So hopefully you're able to at least have some time as a break and diversion from the normal routine. It's Saturday around 7-ish, a little after. And we are getting ready to get out the door by 8:30 or so. Go do some car shopping. Don't plan on feeling like I have to come home with anything today. In fact, I'll probably hold off until next week before I feel I really am ready to get something. I was getting stressed by it all. Wanting to get a good deal. Not wanting to spend hours at dealerships, yada yada. Wanting to look around and get an idea. Still all over the map. We need to drive a few things. I want to see what it's like getting in and out of the Camry, like I said. Let me rinse. not driven a Venza. And yes, I know they're phasing those out. They're done. Not because they're a bad vehicle, but because they're going to make a crossover out of their... I forget the name of Crown. The Toyota Crown. They're going to do a crossover like the Corolla did. So, great shade with that. Very close. Let's hit it with this Ethos. So anyway, I need to drive a few things before I can zero in. And where we're going, they have both a used Venza as well as a Highlander. Very low miles on the Highlander especially. There's also a used Camry there. We want to drive and see if I'd be okay with getting in and out of that. How low it sits, how tight it feels, whatever, you know. We'll see what clicks. Maybe I'll have an idea next week before my next video. Maybe we'll have a car by then. Anyway, let me clean this brush. I said I was going to do that, sorry. Where are we at here? It's only 16 minutes. I'll try to be quick. We got another minute or two. Knot is very dense. Not a ton of backbone, but a good, nice amount. So it's not floppy. But the flow through on it is incredible. I've had low-end Badgers. I've had better ones like Paladin. This is on another level. I'll just say that. So there you have it. It's a gorgeous handle by Prometheus, or correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And the knot is just a wonderful pillow. And what I always loved about his is the uniformity he has, the attention to detail when he hand ties these. And you don't have spikes, you don't have a lot of upside down ones with dark hair sticking up there. And so just beautiful work. Alan, again, thank you so much for just doing a great job on that one, and then totally flooring me, including this one. Much appreciated. The soap, again, if you want to check it out, it's 4 ounces for about 23 bucks. I'll have the link to them down below, to their website. I'll find a link for Alan as well, although I don't do, not TikTok, it's Instagram, I think, that he's on. These young people. Anyway, top things off with Ethos, and we used our Can't Be Overlooked Krect Spiral Curve Slant. And yes, the thing has a good slant to it, a nice curl to it, from way back in the 30s. Anyway, Dave in Kentucky. Hope you have a great weekend. Be kind, be safe out there, and I'll see you on the forum.